Hello my friends, and welcome to another Christmas Decorate With Me of 2023 video. Today we are working on my dining room and adding tons of Christmas decor. I hope you find this video inspirational and get tons of Christmas decorating ideas for your space. So let's get started. If you have seen my previous video, well, couple previous videos back, I did some deep cleaning. I took all my dishes off, dusted everything, wiped everything down. I also cleaned my walls, baseboards, all the fun stuff, because once I put all the decor in, it's kind of hard to get to do the deep cleaning while all the decor is on, just more of a surface dusting. So I'm starting my decor over here on my hutch, and this year I have decided not to do a complete overhaul of the hutch, but rather keep some of the pieces on that I love having here and just adding the Christmas decor to it. So some of the pieces that I like keeping here is this painting as well as the driftwood. They all have a little bit of a sentimental value. And then I have my thrifted candelabra. And then again, I went ahead into my yard because I have this massive tree that needs a lot of trimming, and I cut off a branch and I'm using it as garland on top of the hutch. I think this worked out really well. It's not going to be an area that's going to be touched very often, so I'm hoping that the branch will stay intact. I can always spray it with some hairspray just to make sure that everything stays in its place. And then wherever I was feeling like it needed a little bit more greenery, I just added small branches that I've cut off as well. And I just love the contrast of the cedar against the black. I think it looks so good. And I love the texture of cedar and the look. And now I'm going to add these wooden Christmas trees. Now I have 2 of these that I had purchased many years ago at a florist where I went to do my Christmas pots. She also was selling these trees. One of them had broken completely, and the 2 are still somewhat intact. And then a couple years back, I DIY'd a couple of them and kind of tried to make them look very similar to these, so that way I could have like a Christmas farm look whenever I put them all together. And that is what I was trying to create on this corner. Also want to say that if you guys are stopping by my channel for the very first time, welcome. My name is Sonja, and this is my decorating channel where I give you tons of seasonal decorating ideas, and then I sprinkle in some cleaning and organizing. So if this is something that you think you would enjoy watching, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you get notified when my new uploads are popping up. And those of you returning, I just want to say that I am so very grateful for having you here and watching my videos and commenting. It means the world to me. I wouldn't be able to do this without you guys. Now we are moving on to the shelves, and like I said, I am just going to add a few little touches. I just felt like less is more this year for this hutch. I don't always feel this way. Every year is different, but this year this is what my style is going to be for this room anyways. So I just added a beaded garland just to continue with that wood look, and then I added a green and a red jingle bell into the little pot. And then on the bottom here, I'm adding my little Christmas tree farm sign that I DIY'd a while back as well, and then my red truck with the Christmas tree, and there's your little pop of red color on this hutch. I think this turned out really cute. I'm very happy with the way it looks. Like I said, going for the less is a more look. Now I'm moving on to my tea card. I did move it away from the one corner because that's where the Christmas tree is now. And I'm adding this Noel sign that I had purchased, I would say maybe 6-7 years ago at Costco, but it has nice coloring. I kind of went away from it for a couple years and I brought it back last year. It just, the colors on it are working for me right now, so I wanted to use it at the bottom here. Not that you can see the bottom very well here, but I just felt like it needed something. And then for the top, I played around with a couple different things before I kind of settled on a few items. This wooden bowl, if you remember, I thrifted a while back and was using it in the kitchen, and I thought this space needed a little bit of woodsy color, so I thought this would look good here with some ornaments or bells or something along those lines. So I went ahead and added a couple branches from the same cedar from the front, just in here, just to add a little bit of green color into the bowl. And then I'm going to add some of my ornaments. Now the ornaments that I'm going to add is my latest DIY from over on my DIY channel. I had purchased these dollar store ornaments and just gave them kind of a new look, something that would go more with my color scheme. And I absolutely love the way this turned out. Now on the opposite side of my little tea card, I like to hang the sign. I've been hanging this sign for a few years, and again, it is a DIY that I created a couple years back just using my Cricut machine, and I made a stencil, and then I used just this wrapping paper that I can get at Dollarama. I also use this paper for many other things. It reminds me of butcher paper, but it's kind of nice, has that nice rustic brown color. And I just stenciled the sign on there and taped up the rolls so they stay put, and added some rope, and that's it. It was a high-end dupe that I created. And now we're gonna move on to my table. Now we do eat dinner here almost every single night whenever the kids are home, so I wanted to keep it fairly simple. So I grabbed one of my vases and filled it up with water, and I'm going to add more of that cedar in here. Now, if you're asking yourself why I'm using so much of my cedar from the garden, I absolutely love cedar. I also like that Norfolk pine that they sell now. We cannot find that here, the branches. There is a couple towns over, there's a place that sells them. They're about $19 a branch. That is a little bit too much for me to spend because I like using greenery a lot, so I would have to spend a lot of money. This is free, it's right out of my garden. The tree needs some trimming, so it's a win-win for all of us, and it smells good. And it stays pretty, like I've mentioned before, stays fresh for a long time. And if you want it even fresher, just keep replenishing the water. So I just trimmed a couple branches off and made the arrangement. Once it was done, I just cleaned off the table, and I have to tell you guys, I am so very happy. I finally found Meyer's Peppermint all-purpose cleaner. I have been wanting to try one of these for such a long time, and they just were not available anywhere where I live. I did find some at Canadian Tire, and I just saw that they also have the pine smell. I think it's pine or Christmas tree smell. So once I'm done this one, that's definitely what I'm going to be buying if they have it again. So I gave my table a good cleaning just because I was cutting all that greenery here, and I wanted it to be nice and clean for when I'm ready to put my table runner on. The table runner that I'm adding here, it kind of reminds me of like a snowy, I don't know, snowy, gives me the snowy vibes. And because of the tree that's in this room is flocked, I felt like I needed a little bit of that look on the table. It is white and it's fringed, and then it has a little threads of kind of grayish silverish going through it. I've bought this at Home Sense probably about 3 or 4 years back, and I have been using it here as well as when I used to have a dinette. I used it there as well. So if you've been around for a while, you might have seen this tablecloth before. And now the opposite, because the side of the vase, I felt like it needed something, so I have added some Temu candle holders. These came in a set of 3, but I am just using 2 of them. I still would like to get some flameless pillar candles, but all in good time. So this year I went ahead and fluffed up all my trees and set them up before I started decorating any of the rooms, so that way they're ready and you don't have to watch me fluff a tree. But I am going to share with you some decorating things that I'm doing to it. So I'm adding most of the ornaments that I'm adding here are my DIY ornaments from last year. It's just, I love them so much. I thought they turned out so good. I will link a video down in the description box for you to check them out. They were pretty much made out of things you have around your house, from cinnamon to flour to baking soda to cornstarch, all sorts of stuff. I did a couple different styles. I did buy some supplies for them as well. Like I made these almost like mercury glass ornaments, so I did need to buy a couple supplies for that, but nothing too much. And I just had so much fun making them, and putting them on this tree and using them just makes my heart happy. I'm also going to be adding some brown ribbon. Now, brown ribbon was a suggestion from a subscriber last year, and I just loved the look. I didn't even think of it. I was going more, should I use black? Should I use red? And then a subscriber recommended a brown ribbon, and I found some at Walmart. So I am going to be adding that here as well. I just love creating my own ornaments. I think it makes the tree very personal, but also very unique, because most likely no one else has the same kind of ornament that you're adding to your tree. So it makes that tree very, very unique. So here are the mercury glass ones that I was talking about. And another thing that you can do, elevate the look of your ornaments, is you can add ribbon instead of hanging hooks, or even like a rope or something a little bit fancier than just those green hooks. The last ornament that I showed you, that actually was a gift from a friend for my birthday, and I love that ornament. And that ornament actually kind of started the whole look for this tree. So kind of an inspiration for the rest of the ornaments. And I'm pretty sure that one came from Home Sense. And here is another one of my DIY ornaments. I love these. I thought they turned out so good. And then the last thing that I'm going to be adding to this tree is these little snowmen. This was a gift from one of my daycare kids several years back, and I thought they looked really cute right beside this tree. So here is a little close-up of what the tree looks like and some of those ornaments. And this completes my dining room decorate with me video for this year. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It is a little different than last year. Let me know what you think. If you've seen my last year's, which one you like better. And like I said, if you're stopping by my channel for the very first time, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified when new videos come up. And also don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you had enjoyed it. So until next time, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.